another Fan Day Friday. I just want to say that I'm so proud of you guys. Like last week for Fan Day Friday, I put out a shout out and to see if any of you guys would go join someone's channel because they were asking for some advice or some followers, and you guys went over there and found a massive surprise that the person you were following was pregnant, even though they were facing a full hysterectomy only a few days before after they found out they were pregnant, which is crazy. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for actually going over there and actually following. Like, thumbs up, you guys. It makes me feel really proud. I'm really proud of you guys. Alright, so before I get on to answering the question, I'm going to do another shout out this week. So this is for, so the business is called Small Print. So I'll just read here what she's about. She's got, I make pure silver keepsakes for babies, children, adults and grandparents in all stages of life. I believe in creating a memory when capturing these prints, so the jewelry has a story behind it since it's capturing something that's so precious. In terms of the fingerprint range, I presume she means they print directly into silver. So what the person touches is what you wear. Oh, okay, so what the jewelry is it's like fingerprints. I'll insert some photos here, and it's like, so there's a fingerprint there, and so if it's like your baby or something, it's like got their tiny wee little fingerprint and you can wear it around your neck. I love stuff like that. If you guys don't know, I just love little sentimental things like that. Like this necklace here that everyone always asks me about was actually a gift from someone, but I'm pretty sure she got it off Etsy, and what it is it's two little peas in a pod there. Can you see? Two little peas in a pod, and then it's got a letter M, which she said could either stand for Mila Rose or mother, perhaps. So she sent that to me for having Mila Rose, which was really sweet first. So I love little necklaces like that. Like, I'm not big on jewelry. I'll wear some earrings and my wedding ring and maybe a small necklace, but you know, little things like fingerprints and your kids' initials and things like that, I just love that kind of stuff. So carrying on, what the person touches is what you wear. It's about the experience of going through this. When doing this with children, they remember and they feel so special because their parents have a memento of them always. She can make charms, pendants, key rings, cufflinks, wow, that's fancy. She's based in the Lower Hutt and services the Greater Wellington region. And the website, I will put the link below if you want to go have a look, is smallprint.com. And there's also a Facebook page, Small Print New Zealand, and there's also Instagram, but I'll have all these linked below for you guys anyway. And even if you're not from New Zealand or the Wellington region, it's always nice to be able to go and like their Instagram or their Facebook page, because you never know who's going to see that you've liked it and they might be in that area. And you know, it's all about, oh darling, it's all about helping out businesses, you know. We think that got a little vlogger down here. Can you say banana? Good girl. It's her new word. Banana. Banana. It's so cute. Anyway, so like I said, go like all the links I've got below because, you know, helps the business out. Okay, so for the question I'm answering this week is from Gabby. How many cycles do you think you would make as your limit for trying baby number 3 now that you have Roman and Mila? Would you be happy to do one more round, or would it be something you would really like to stick out until baby number 3? Oh, and stick out until baby number 3 is here. And if you had remaining embryos, what would you do with them? Okay, so how many cycles? I'll start with, you know, if we had remaining embryos. No matter what, even if Martin got a paycheck from work for $10,000, we would not do IVF. If someone gave me money and said, here's money for IVF, then obviously I would do IVF. But if we just got 10 grand, it would probably not go on IVF, purely because we have 2 children already. We got extremely lucky with that process. I know many couples do IVF and spend thousands of dollars and they don't get any babies out of it. So we got extremely lucky and extremely fortunate. So we don't really want to play Russian roulette again with $10,000. It actually ended up costing us $14,000 to get Mila Rose. You know, so if Martin got handed a paycheck for 10 grand, here, do what you want with it, it would not go on IVF. It would go on like our kitchen, which we really want to get done up, the gardens, our holiday, you know. if we didn't have these 2 kids, it'd be a completely different story. If we only had Roman, it would probably be a different story again. But we have 2, we have 1 of each, and we just feel like 10 grand could be spent elsewhere. Unless we won like lotto and it was like 20 grand or something, and then 10 grand would go on IVF and 10 grand would go on everything else. You know, it's hard, but basically at the end of the day, we just cannot afford to be doing IVF again. So yeah, there wouldn't be any remaining embryos because we wouldn't be doing IVF. As for how many cycles would I make my limit, so Martin and I have been talking about this, and it's really hard to kind of put a number on how many times you want to try for another baby. It is really hard to put a time limit on that. And because I really want a spring, summer, autumn baby, anything other than winter, we've only got a fairly small window to actually try. And we're kind of past that window now for a summer, autumn, spring baby this year. So we're just kind of, I'm going to the doctor, and we're going to try and get my hormones sorted out, and hopefully we're going to start to take Famara in December. That's the plan so far anyway, and we're just going to keep trying and seeing what happens until then. If I'm not pregnant by like this time next year, then I'm gonna have to rethink things. You know, I can't do this forever. I just can't. Mentally, it's exhausting. Physically, if I start taking drugs, I always gain more weight when I start taking fertility drugs, so it's not good for my health either. And it's just straining on the family, you know, like, we don't want to be dragging that kind of stuff around with us every day. Am I pregnant? Should we try another round? Should we do this? Like, is that ovulation? It really messes with your mind. I'm not even kidding you. Like, even if you're only doing Clomid or Famara, like just doing pills, it still really messes with your mind. And I don't want to live another 3, 4 years 3, 4, 5 years doing that. So basically this time next year we're going to reassess and see what's happened. If we're pregnant by then yay, that's awesome, enjoy the journey, because that'll be the last one, guys. We're not having any more babies after baby number 3. And if we are not pregnant by this time next year, but we've had like good successful cycles with Famara helping me actually ovulate and good progesterone levels, then maybe we'll see it out for another year. If we get to Mila Rose going to kindy and we still don't have a baby, the likelihood of us continuing probably is very low, because, you know, I do want to get back into work. I do want to start having a life outside of having babies as well. And short to answer that question is we're going to reassess in a year's time, and it will just depend on how the drugs have really worked in that amount of time. Alright guys, before I go, I just want to say thank you again for tuning in and watching these vlogs. You are such a sweetheart. As usual. Oh, Mila Rose, you're too cute. Go over to small print and show them your support. Show them that my subscribers are very generous with their thumbs ups and their follows and all of that good stuff, because that's what it's all about. It's showing the love for businesses and YouTubers and Facebook pages and all that kind of stuff. As usual, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next week. Make sure you put your comments below for any questions you have, any shout outs you want. Oh my gosh, the camera's gonna fall over. Any, like, if you send us letters or anything like that, I will share them as well. Requested videos that you would like to see. Highly requested at the moment is dinner vlogs and what I feed the kids during the day, so I'll get on to doing that kind of thing. And catch me every Tuesday for a TTC update, although you kind of got a little one in this vlog here. And I am also trying to be doing mummy type vlogs on a Sunday. They just kind of haven't happened yet because I seem to not find the time in the weekend, but I'll try pump those out at some time soon. But I hope you're enjoying the vlogs that I'm pumping out at the moment. I'm trying really hard to continue here on YouTube and not just drop off the face of the earth since Mila Rose's Mila and me finished. But thanks guys, and I will see you next week. Bye!